did a show in LA. I swear to God, that bitch was sold out. Feel like I play for the NBA, don't have my money. I'm gonna hold out. I got my
some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf. It is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football. The roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Let's see it a few moments ago, and here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals.
Wanted the back door, I didn't get searched. We got the lean and we taxing. Y'all pay for your B's, y'all Rutters be capping. I need a stiff one like Emmett. Rutters be pussy, feminine. I got a bitch that's gorgeous. I swear she foreign imported. Cashing out, ain't pay no mortgage. I get the pussy recorded. Hop in the Audi, floored it. Jigs off the lean, he almost crashed it. I did a show in LA. I swear to God, that bitch was sold out. Feel like I play for the NBA, don't have my money. I'm gonna hold out. I got my head to vacation.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Niggas be bluffing at this point here. I
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you gotta find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score, give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
These niggas lying really what I meant. These niggas staying shot. I was
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Make my jello what I hoop in. Jealousy flow, put the hoop in. You shaking these hoes in the suit in.
Out of the gun, Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10.
Since that day I wouldn't snitch. I wouldn't talk shit like a little bitch. The shit I say just do little shit. And they used to say I talk too quick. And that's how I talk my little shit here.
This is Leonard Fournette, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
On the carry.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
They'll run that way. He can run for it, and he will.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defense in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of grounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. They'll run for it, Peterson. And so on the run now. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there, what a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now the pass is taken in by Hill. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Adrian Peterson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye. And
then he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Watson being chased out left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again is Watson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara, Pro Bowler in all 3 of his NFL seasons. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The 14-yard line.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Watson. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
On their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left for football, early in November. But they could be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now Leonard Fournette, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Murray from midfield. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think can absorb that contact.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Martin, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, that's out to his running back, Fournette. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Fournette. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Play fake. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Flush to his right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, Jeff. Remember, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Watson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. Where's Watson having his arsenal? And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This is away and a very good kick. Angle for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 27, Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
styles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 4 to go in this first half. Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this one to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. That one complete to Hill. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A first down screen pass, good for 5.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing again, Murray. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that's good for 6 and first down.
I don't wanna talk, I'm not with the chit chat. I got the chop, I shoot up the kick. These niggas be sad, they up in they bill. And I'm so high, just like the seal. I'll be the bad guy, like I'm the villain. I just be smoking, I just be chill. You said that you want it, you gotta be real. What? You did wrong, you did wrong. Like you got head, got shot in the head. Now that boy, you just a long game, boy, you know you dead wrong.
And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Big glow. I'm in the zone, I'm looking real clean. That bitch wanna fuck, pull it in a dream. I'm high as fuck, like I'm in a dream. That boy ran up, man, that boy a mean. Damn, I thought Rock was my man. That nigga really gay, he just a fan. Walking this bitch, rich homie, I'm the man. Eyes low, cause I'm off a Zan.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn. They've got it 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Shishu.
Brings up 2nd
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And some space here. The big fella. Touchdown, LA. David Hurst. His 3rd touchdown. An elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone. But from your tight end.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a tight red zone. Can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy down.
A zinger or two. I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Ooh, mommy, double stopping it
Ready to
up.
go. Answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
There he goes, right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Rams 17. Cardinals.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm connected like Wi-Fi. Hey, hit the blunt and get sky high. Smoke the spinach till like Popeye. Walk them down, don't do drive-bys. I'm in the net like a bow tie. I do the hate, I do not know why. I'm rolling my nigga like bow ties. He said he rapper got caught with a clothesline. Go get the rest and I put it in rewind. Q with the hundreds, hang in the BI. Be with the plumbers, feel like a Eli. This is a copy, they talking about rebounds. Acting dramatic, I do not see why I'm doing this test. They calling him AI, hit with a back. They beat him, hey, my nigga, you rap with a day job.
First down. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now second and 11 from the 32.
That's a freak. Hey, something to love with the sleep. The plug your nerve, I hear with the keys. Hey, quad banging on the beat. I feel with the birds, they checking the sleeves. Hey, in the clock, got a lemon squeeze. Can't go with him yet. After I bought me some shoes, they made a pterodactyl. In the jungle like the snakes when they rattle. Nigga won't beef, I'm a small dog cattle. Shoot my shot, just for the act. I be with fruit, made a play in the back. They want the big cause she living too average. I cook me a nigga like Burger Patty. Hey, yo, cut off the nigga like Beijing. And if you want to show, gotta pay me. Don't jump in the water cause it's real deep. And you claim at the bottom, it's real deep. Little nigga, you a peewee. Your whole clique get a twist squeeze. They not me a bitch, I got it from Italy. I do the bonjour. I see the snakes, cut on a lawnmower. Can't be for the bum boy. I stepped off the stage, they gave me an encore. Or on me like cornball. I walked to the mall and started an uproar. Get that money by lump sum. I counted up cash and just made me want more. Nigga won't beat you, hell we gon' leave it cause everything dudes and knock your feeling back. Post on Instagram, no I ain't feeling that. How you won't fuck when you all on the internet? That is the type I can show you remember that. Hey with the rest, they think that it's business and it's like a mess. I step on this stupid ass, I got them guns like alright.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Complete to Curtis.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On play action, it's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devin White able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray, flushed out right. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Isaiah Simmons in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal?
Just like crease, ooh, young nigga reps up, tell the game, and I let my nuts sing, y'all do gangbang. I'm bounty hunter, big dog, but not on the chain, on little prince, cause we pouring up purple rain. I can fuck with you little nigga, cause you too lame, you ain't getting no money. Nigga, that's just saying,
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On 4th down, Watson. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I have to think a major focus in the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Nice job there for him. He worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start. They did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On 1st down, Watson. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Watson going to try and run it. Here's Chubb to try to run it in, and he is into the end zone to move the lead up to more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker to kick it away. And a fair catch signal for him and take it successfully.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. So a good chunk of time remaining here for the 4th quarter. And a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray flush to his right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Open and Samuel complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
49-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage. So here's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw in Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed out. I mean, you've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they're very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, they make them out of bounds. Then there's your
And they'll get that to Fournette complete. And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. It was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. The sack back at the 32. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season. They're going for it. It's Murray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
First down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so it just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to find another down.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And inches.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Leonard Fournette, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays in 1 here in the 4th. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Rams 36-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And I pull up with you. I'm in the mode, it's in the K, man, KO. Call me down, try to get by my load. And I swear I cancel the download. My car's too low, so I'm serving on the road. But I'm saying I don't throw it to go. You release up, and what you up. Bitch was a snow. Niggas, bitch, I don't throw it to toes. But I walk out, so I'm out. Niggas, tell me, hey, bitch, like, whoa. 200% of my car goes up. It's on me, but I'm not shut up. Yo, I'm going to that's a damn beat tough. You know that shit, baby. Watson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them all.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you?
had cancer down low. My car too low, so I'm talking that low. Got them chain on, so I let go. You really suck, do what you up. Bitch with some smoke. Niggas, bitch, I don't fuck with your toes. Let it walk out your mouth. Nigga ain't talking like a slow. 200 pressure in my car, girl. Bitch, on me, got my shadow. Yo, don't do my that's a damn detail.
34-yard line.
That shit, really?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice. Every week of the season, you go over this situation. Having to go downfield, limited timeouts. You got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Play fake. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here on the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A pass underneath for Fournette. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Second and 10. He's back to throw. Rolling to his right. That'll be incomplete. 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Just made 10K like yeah. Damn right, you got us back. I stay with the side like a slut. She flipped my bread, she did my leg down.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And it'll set them back 5. Going into the final play in this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was
like trap. Just made 10K like yeah.
So for Arizona, they continue to keep pace for that first round bye as they move forward.